Hello friends, welcome to this session of R programming, and in this session we are going to learn about Gantt chart. And Gantt chart is a tool to communicate time schedules of projects. And this is the example of Gantt chart, and this is to display or communicate my research schedule to my guide or to funding agency. This can be included in project proposals. This can be used for project defense also. If you look here, the length of bar shows the time required for that particular task. Grid positions tell us about the months. Here we can include years also, and here that legend is there where priority of that task has been shown in different colors. Okay, Gantt.chart function provided by Plotrix library is used for that. It's very easy to use. And here the stripped down code is there. X is the a list object which we provide that, which enclose that task labels is there. Task label is a character vector. Task start date is there. It's a date object. Task end date is there. That is the date object again. Vector of date objects, that is priority level. Priorities of that task is there. And this vgrid position tells us or tells the Gantt.chart function at what position that vertical grid is to be maintained, and that vgrid lab specifies the labels of that vertical grid. First, we will get all objects necessary for Gantt.chart function, that is the tasks, and that task is a list, and in that list we need labels. The task labels is equal to, it's a character vector, and then next is the starts, that's the date object, and that date object we will get using functions from lubridate package. We'll call for the lubridate package, that library lubridate, and if you don't have installed this library lubridate, then go to tools, install packages, and type the package name there, lubridate, and click install. It will get installed. When we call that library, we'll get the ymd function, which will convert character vector into dates. Okay. Then ends is another date object that we'll create using the ymd, and this will signify end of the events we have discussed earlier. And after each of these vectors we shall have comma, and the last one is the priorities. It's a numeric vector, and next is the vgrid position, vgrid pos is equal to, it's again a data object. We'll make that, we'll put the arguments later. Vgrid lab is equal to, again it's a character vector, and that's that. In labels now we will put our first label, that's a character, that is research proposal, that first one. Then start date we will put there, any date in the format year, month, and date. That dash is there, we have not used that slash. Okay. Then end date, again this I will copy, end date sometime, that instead of January I will put that number 2 there for February. Then priorities of this is 1, and vgrid position will be the this date, 2 dates I will use as vgrid position. This one I will also bring here, and name of the months in vgrid labs, that Jan and Feb. This tasks object and vgrid pos and vgrid lab are ready for me. We'll run those now to see whether those have worked properly or not. It is spelling mistake is there, that I will remove it, ymd, I will run it again. Yeah, it has worked properly. We'll see what is there in that list tasks. Okay. You can see that 4 vectors are there, labels, research proposal, starts the start date, end date, and priorities 1. Then vgrid pos has run, error, again that spelling mistake is there, run that. Argument is missing 1 comma, I will remove that, and vgrid pos is there, vgrid lab is there. Okay, we are ready to work with the Gantt chart. G-A-N-T-T, Gantt dot chart function, and first argument is the task. We'll run that, and it is saying that here in task that spelling mistake is there in ends. I will correct that ends and we'll run that again. All the lines I will run, and Gantt dot chart, it has worked. The first schedule is there. Now that vgrid position and those are not there, we'll put that into arguments of Gantt dot chart. Vgrid pos is equal to vgrid pos, and vgrid lab is equal to vgrid lab. That priority dot legend is equal to true. Vgrid, not vgrid, hgrid is equal to true, and main is equal to my Gantt chart, and it's there. Second task will add literature survey. Second date we will add 2/12 3/15 March 15, and here I will put this one also, and we'll have the label March also. We'll run this. Tasks also will run. That priority I'll add here as 2. This extra argument I will remove. We'll run that, and proper Gantt chart is there now. You can go on adding dates here, and when you add one task here, you have to add its start date also, you have to add its end date also, you have to add the priority also, and if you have increased the month or schedule further, you can add your further month in the vgrid position also, and corresponding name in vgrid. And this is the code for my final Gantt chart. Then tasks, there many different labels are there, start dates and end dates are there, different priorities are also there. Vgrid position and vgrid lab also I have specified, and here I have specified the color using that task colors light green, sky blue, and there, and border color is equal to black. We'll run this. This is the final output which can be included in my document. You can go on practicing. If you can handle the data objects properly, then Gantt chart is not difficult at all. Thank you for watching this video. If you have liked this video, please click the like button and share this video with your friends. Subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed to it yet. And thank you for watching this video again.